people, so I'm back in my Peugeot 505, and so I decided to do a video that concerns this car, Peugeot, and the future of Peugeot, and possibly Stellantis, Peugeot specifically. Yeah. So I replaced the power steering of this car yesterday. Of course, after I did the conversion, I had to remove the power steering of the V6, the pump, because the V6 power steering pump will not work with this 2.0 SN1A engine. So, and the one I put during the conversion, it wasn't that good. I could still feel the assistance of the pump, but it wasn't as good as normal 505 power steering supposed to be. So, but because you can't really get foreign use, and I couldn't find where I could refurbish it, so I was just managing it like that. But the person I bought it from promised he was going to get me another one. So yesterday I got and I installed it, and oof, the steering is now very good. It's much better in terms of the feel. Okay, so I took it for a short drive and really loved it, and the whole experience. So it kind of inspired me on what I'm about to talk about, and that is Peugeot doing another 505, 504. I mean, I'm not saying refurbishing the old one, no, I'm saying brand new ones, building brand new ones, manufacturing brand new ones again. I mean, trust me, because anybody who actually have used this 504 or 505, who understands what automobile is all about, would love to buy another one. Yes, I'm telling you this. I mean, you need to hear. I think there was a time someone did something. I think he posted a fake picture of modified 504 that Peugeot was considering to go back into production of the 504. And people, a lot of thousands, if not millions, we are happy. But eventually wasn't a true story, it was fake. So people are actually, they want to buy this 505. You see, the 505, anybody is still driving 505 or 504, it doesn't mean he's driving it because it's faster, he's driving it because it has more gadgets, or he can compare it to a modern cars, no? Or he's driving it, or he owns one because he can't afford a newer car, no? Most people that actually still have 504 now, or 505, even have cars, that are worth, I don't even know. You need to be in a circle of the classic users to understand what I'm talking about. So they do it, they drive this car, they own this car because of that look, that classic look. How it looks, how it drives, yes, how it drives also, but not how fast it is, but how it drives as well. And then the look, the physical appearance, that plastic look. I mean, this car is, I don't know, the way they design these cars. Anyway, back to what I was saying. If I were a Peugeot, all I would consider is produce a brand new 504. I'm not saying produce one with what's it called? All these engines, push-rod engines, like the ones they had. No, probably may not even need to produce a 504 or 505 with ICE engine anymore. The reason why I'm saying that is, the future cars are now more like electric vehicles, So the market, they already have brands that are leading on that, on electric, call it full electric vehicle, or call it battery electric vehicle, hybrid electric vehicle, hydro fuel cell electric vehicle. You know, they already have brands that are leading. It's not necessarily Peugeot. So for me, for Peugeot to actually enter into that particular segment of the market and capture it is cars like this. I'll give you an example. Look at Dodge Challenger. When you look at the Dodge Challenger of the 70s and look at the Dodge Challenger of the 80s, okay, well, I don't know when they started producing Dodge, but what after the Challenger? But when you look at those first production and the current production, you can't actually tell much difference. And yet, thousands, well, I don't know the actual data, but people, yeah, you call it hundreds or thousands are buying Challengers. There are so many fans of Challenger all over the world, even we are in the countries where they don't actually sell them much, but we have a lot of fans of Dodge Challengers. So people buy it, even though it still looks like the one they did in the 80s, in the 70s, then they buy it because of that look. And look at what Dodge did. They didn't even try to change the engines were no longer the same, the one of the 60s or this, but you know, they still maintain that look. So once in a while, they maybe after 10 years, they may tweak the exterior a little, you know, change, maybe make the headlight a little bit wider or something, you know, but they still maintain that skeleton, that structure. In other words, they did it in such a way that once you see 2021 or 2022 or even 2020, once you see a Dodge Challenger, you don't need to look at the badge. Even if you don't know about that, once you see, you know that this is Dodge Challenger. And because of that, people, like I said, hundreds or thousands are still buying every year. The more you brand new, I'm not talking about used ones. So if Peugeot can do all this maybe hybrid, they can start with hybrid, you know, use ICE engine, you know, and add battery to it, and go into this, you know, start producing this 504 and 505. Trust me, they will use it to capture the electric vehicle market. People will start buying them in hundreds and thousands, if not millions. Because, see, 504 and 505 still remains the cars that capture the world when it comes to Peugeot. It's still a fact. No other model of Peugeot vehicle has been able to do that. Even the so-called 406, as good as 406 is, still did not beat 504 and 505. Some people might say it was 504 that did it, yes. But you know, 504, no, some will claim it was 504 that did it, but 505 also came and still maintained that standard. You understand? So you can tweak it, but I still leave it. Even the interior, of course, you might tweak the dashboard a little, but still let it remain. As you still do it in such a way that anybody that sees the still interior or the dashboard without looking at the exterior will know that this is Peugeot 505. A brand new for the Peugeot 505. Yeah, you could change the instrument panel, make it look modern, or you could do make it modern but still make it look like those type older, these particular models. You know, the AC control panel, you could do it such a way that it will still have, just like Mustang. Yes, I will use Mustang as an example. GT, you know, Mustang anyway. This is it S55 something? That's the 6th generation or thereabouts. The current Mustang. You know, when you look at the dashboard, you could see that they are that looks like is it? Forgotten. The classic dials somewhere under the multifunction display. So give it that classic touch on the dashboard. interior, even the, what's it called? Dodge, Dodge Challenger, they are not changing much on their interior. Yeah, maybe the seat, the point is, retain that classic this thing, then let it be a modern car. Don't go and, try to make it look modern and then mess up the entire thing. People that will be buying it are not buying it because that's the only, or that's the most fastest car or the most newest car. No. They still want, not everybody is into all this modern looking, yeah, even if they do have the car, but they still want maybe as a second car. Trust me, Peugeot, if you can do this, you will be surprised. I mean, look at, for example, I'll go back to Mustang, right? Mustang is a coupe, right? It's a muscle car. Then look at what Ford did. They realized, that cars, IC cars are being banned and eventually will stop to exist. So they introduced a vehicle. They built a vehicle that doesn't even look like a Mustang. But they gave it that name. They gave it that name because they want to return Mustang, even when the ICE is out of the picture. And people are buying. Hundreds, around the thousands, they are buying. This is something that was introduced, was it last year or thereabout? People are buying, ordering. Because of what? That badge, Mustang. So that's what I'm saying. You'll be surprised a lot of people who even care whether the car is still as strong as the old 504, as durable as 504. No, they won't really care about that. All they want is that 504 and 505. Let it have that look. Yeah, tweak it, make it, maybe where the areas where the 504 had issues, yeah, do it well this time, improve on it. But don't make the ground clearance lower, don't make this one higher, just let it, so that anybody that looks at it will know this is 504. Anybody that looks from anywhere will say, this is 505. Without even looking at the band, without even looking at, the number. So that's my advice. I mean, these cars, look at this one, 1986 production. Still running perfectly well. Like I said, wear and tears and stuff like that. Let's consider the age. Did you hear that? so that's it for this car. I love my 505, and it sounds like it's going to happen, but I'm still battling whether it's 504 GL or another 505. But of course, the reason why I'm saying I may end up getting another 505 is that if I don't get a GL that is rust free, there's no point. I have to go back to it because I wouldn't buy one that the whole body has rusted. It doesn't matter how. I've used 504. A rusted car, I can use it, I know what it means. Once a car body starts to rust like hell, it doesn't matter how many times you beat it, try to change. As you are changing this part that is rusting, the other side is rusting. The next day, we keep doing body work every year. So if I can't get one that is rust free, even if there is a rust, there will be minimal. You can cut off and it won't spread. Then but otherwise I'll get a second 505 and do the another V6, but this time around it's going to be more powerful than the one I removed from this one. I'm not going to talk about or mention the details. I have people I'm discussing it with, so we'll see how it goes. So Peugeot, do a Peugeot 5 new, start producing, not just do one. Start producing Peugeot 505. Go back, do your drawing, call your people together, do your thing, You understand why I'm saying this. Do your research. Look at other brands that are doing similar things, and they are making serious sales, money out of the old cars. They maintained it, so you can use it to capture electric market, and thank me for it. Alright, so that's all for now.